Hello and welcome again to VW Feast. Today we're making a Spanish tortilla. Yummy. Relatively simple. We will need eggs, mandolined sliced potatoes, the same with onions, some oil and garlic. So first the oil goes into the pan and in go those onions. We've avoided showing you slicing on the mandolin just to avoid the bits of finger and other extremities that end up when you try to use a mandolin. Be careful, please. This of course is the Spanish tortilla, very different to the South American or Mexican tortilla, which of course is more of a bread. This is sometimes known as the Spanish omelette. Into our beautifully thinly sliced potatoes. We're being very careful not to bash them about here. You'll see that all the way through what we want to keep is that layers. So we keep those pieces of the potato whole. We don't want them breaking to pieces and we lose that texture if that happens. So in they go, and then we'll just put the lid on and allow them to poach in their own juices. So you can see no extra liquid's been added. This is just what's come out of the potatoes and the onions, and you can see that it's nicely softened down. With of course some encouragement from the oil. So now we've got to the stage we're ready. We will just put that onto a bit of kitchen towel just to dry off any excess oil, and then move over to the omelette. And you can't make an omelette without breaking eggs. And here are our 8 eggs. Yes, this is no diet meal. So season first, salt and pepper. And then we're going to mix that all up into a nice mixture after a bit of garlic. Now, normally the assistant has plugged it in. Can the VW plug in for herself? Oh, yes, she can. And now blending those eggs together. So, Spanish omelette as part of a tapas on its own is quite nice to eat, but then with assorted other tapas is absolutely fantastic. Of course, once made, it's beautiful hot or cold. So, those are nicely beaten, the eggs, and we're going to again carefully place those potatoes and onions into the egg mixture. Again, not being too rough, we want to keep those layers and keep that texture that is so familiar around Spanish omelette. So we'll just grab a spatula and just gently push them so that egg mixture is evenly distributed between them. Ta-da! Then it's back to the stove, a bit more oil in a pan and carefully pouring in that mixture. So obviously we're going for quite a wide based pan, so we have a nice large, wide and thin tortilla. So you want to make sure it cooks evenly through. Can use a frying pan. Here we're just using the same saucepan just to cut down on washing. So we've had that on the top and you can see it's now cooked underneath. We've got egg cooked, but on the top it's still a bit runny. So what we'll need to do is just slap it under the grill. And ready, when your top's cooked as well, you have your tortilla. Wow. Here's the trick. Can we get it upside down? And we can, perfectly. Cooked through. And there you have it. Spanish tortilla. Enjoy. But be careful. It's a bit slippy.